Okay, so question's gonna be I'm gonna say tell them about the time. I said I got really excited about this. I think just being able to do this for companies are gonna make it even better. So
What excites you about working for Vodafone?
hello Vodafone, my name is Goran and I really appreciate you taking time to interview with me today. So, what excites me about Vodafone? I would like to answer this question by telling you a situation that I had, not situation, but an example that I experienced personally. A friend, my dad's friend, she had always been on a deal that's provided by the company, but she had never had her own phone and own deal, own plan. And she wasn't particularly that tech savvy. So now that she left her job, she was no longer with, no longer provided with a company phone. She was looking to get her own phone. And she knew that I'm quite savvy in computers, technology, and I'm quite interested in this stuff. And she asked me, and I was able to offer her, offer my opinion, my advice, my suggestion. I told her that right now I think all prepaid deals are really good because they provide a benefit of, oh crap, there's not enough time. What? Did I get a retry? Shit. Fuck. Well, that's ruined. Didn't I get a second try? Ah, what is that motivates you and drives you to do well and be successful? Professional.
What is it that motivates you and drives you to do well and be successful, whether it be personal or professional?
How much time do I have? 3 minutes. So, what really motivates me are challenges. Because challenges, I see challenges as a way of growing and pushing myself forward, and sometimes even proving somebody wrong that I'm actually capable of doing something. So a good example is to talk about time at Zabero Zaban. Uh, we will go to events, and on busy days we'll make lots of money, but on quiet days the minimum expected amount was $500. So I would go to these events and I would go by myself. I was responsible for the van, and the area was quite far and rather very quiet. I went a couple of times and I wasn't able to. I mean, I wasn't expecting to make much money, but I found a way anyway. So what I did was, after going a few times, I saw a pattern that I couldn't just keep going and praying. I had to take a bit of action. So I got a great idea to make a social media page on Facebook and add all the customers that came to the van and ask them if they like to join or not. So every time I go for next time I go, I can let them know, and they can either decide to come or not. So this was motivational for me, was the fact that I had this challenge and I had to meet it, was the fact that I had to make these $500. And sure enough, all my ingenious idea kind of paid off, and I was able to make $500, the minimum required amount for that day. So, and in the end, I was actually able to surprise all the managers, and they were actually going like, "How did you do it? What were you doing?" And I told them about my idea, and they really liked it. So, in the same way, I see I could do this at Vodafone as well. I believe at Vodafone we have to make KPIs, meet our KPIs. So I think a way to do this would be, I would find personally motivational, would be through connecting with customers, building a connection with others, sharing the passion of technology, and really just helping them out. And on a deeper level, also, with every new person I meet, I really get a kick out of it, and I add that much more to my social bank, to my social skills. With every new person is also a challenge. So in a way, this is motivational for me. So I can't wait. So I'm on board. So I can't wait to do this. So let's do it. And yeah, that's what I find motivational, and that's what drives me to be successful. And I think that's how I'm going to do it. Thank you. Fuck! Could you describe a time when you...
Could you describe a time where you gave or experienced an amazing customer service that really gave the wow factor? Talk me through the scenario. What made the experience so memorable?
Oh, not all times are the same. Okay. Describe a time when you gave up. I'm sorry. I thought I had more time. Right. So let's go back to the time when I was still bartending, or getting better at the bartending position. We would have specials on each day, and we had regular customers. A regular customer would come in, would order a steak, chips, and salad, and he would always have it with a side of sauce. On this particular day, either we were all busy or something happened. He didn't get his sauce. I was doing my regular rounds, cleaning around the tables, when he got my attention and told me there was no sauce. he looked very unhappy, but I said, okay, I'll see what I can do, and I couldn't leave him. I couldn't leave him alone. I mean, I couldn't let him without leaving him unhappy. So to really make his day, I asked the chef see what I can do. They didn't really care much. So I got a great idea to really just use my own money. I had 50 cents in my pocket and put the sauce through myself through the till and deliver it to him. So I did that and I gave him the sauce and he was very happy. After he had finished, it was really funny because he left a thank you note, but he left it for the kitchen. He didn't leave it to me. I thought, well, what is it? Like I did all the work, but I didn't get the credit. But I thought to myself, look, it doesn't matter because we're all a team, and if everybody wins, we all win. So this is what I really gave the wow factor. That I was able to, even though he didn't know it, the customer didn't know it, the background things that I did, I was happy because I was able to help him out, and I gave something of myself to the customer so he would be happy. So I think this is what really gave the wow factor, going out of my way for the customer just to please him, and so he comes back again because he was a regular customer. So yeah, that's what made it memorable. Thank you. Wow. I'm not gonna get this.
It can be challenging to handle frustrated customers. Tell us about a time when you were patient with a dissatisfied customer, even when it was extremely difficult for you.
Sure. Right, so this situation actually happened not too long ago. It wasn't particular with a difficult customer, but it was with between my students, myself, and the student's mom. So I can see I teach for Data ABC English to Chinese kids online, and on this particular time, I was trying to teach my student phonics, how to pronounce the letters like A, B, K, D, and so forth. At first, the student was doing okay, but then Chinese parents, they tend to be very, what they call like tiger moms. So they tend to like want to push the student a bit too much, push the child too much, and they want to just get the best from them. And they want to get this definitely straight answer right away on the spot. So at first I was being polite and I saw that, okay, all right, I'll just keep it quiet, but then see where it goes. But as I kept doing that, I saw that my student, or Chan, his name he was becoming more unhappy, and I realized that the difficulty here wasn't the student, it was the mom, that she was putting way too much pressure on him, and just the way she was expecting him to give the correct answer to me. So I told her, listen, mom, my friend could take it and I said, look, let's listen to me. Let's change everything. Let's go 360 degrees. I want you to hug your son and let's use positive affirmation, positive words, and be patient with him and give him time, because we all learn at different speeds and different ways. And yeah, she laughed a little bit, and then like a few minutes later, she changed her demeanor, and to our surprise, he was able to learn the whole phonical alphabet. And even recently, I had the students a couple of days ago. Even now, every time they're together, she's hugging him, and she's patient, she's positive, and I'm getting a much better results. And the student is learning and has learned the alphabet now and the phonics. So yeah, it was a success.